everybody.
Hey, yo, the world keeps turning. Ephondweni Podcast. We're back with it. My name is Yakim, the master builder. Mavula Kuvaliwe. I'm with the certified gatekeeper.
Gate.
Iminyango namageti. Ndiyavala.
It's a child. What's up?
Yeah, Poetic Soul is in the building. We have a special edition today. We have a group of poets that are in the house. But before we get there, 10 million chickens were killed because load shedding. Istaff kwindoba ziyasuffocate kwezinye indawo and all these things that they need, ventilation and whatnot. But in a nutshell, 10 million chickens were killed. The question is, ziyaphi? Zawuphelelaphi? Apha South Africa. Inkukhu eziyi-10 million. Uba uthenge AA kwa-my friend.
Oh my God, because they're not going to go to waste.
Yeah, they won't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, some business people are threatening to sue Eskom and the state, but that will take time.
Also, so ezi nkukhu zifileyo zenziwa ngubani kakade, ne?
Icacile kaloku xa singakwazi uphila.
Andizihleki iinkukhu zabantu, may their souls rest in peace.
But they tasty so.
Yeah, man. Welcome to it. It's a special edition. It's a special show.
Yeah.
We have 6 poets. Umyalezo poetry project. We're gonna hear more about it. I think when Aleletu, you are best qualified to give us a background by Hindonle. Namza probe and bengumchuchis.
And I'm saying
Yes.
Umyalezo Poetry Project is my baby. Under all Poetic Soul Love House of Entertainment.
Yes.
It's a project that is funded by the NAC under the program President, Presidential Economic Stimulus, PSP3 to be exact. It's a project I thought of because I'm turning 20 years this year as a Poetic Soul. I thought I want to create if I'm not available. So who can we book? And I'm like, I'm not sure. Okay, didn't recommend the home to. Then the client comes back to me to say, not that lady now. Find another one. So obviously, they were not so impressed with that previous one. So I thought, what is it that I want to do as I get to my age of maturity for the space and Sebenza Koso? And contrary to the popular belief of being a gatekeeper, I thought, let me open the gates. Let me give an opportunity. Let me share my story through action of how I became branded as Poetic Soul. And so I put it together in 3 steps. 1 is about I've never refused an opportunity to learn. 2, I have always sought a way to improve how I appear in terms of my social media, in terms of, media, just opportunities, radio interviews. How do I present myself in those spaces? And 3, I got to perform for live audiences and develop those audiences and also get paid for that. So those are the 3 stages. We've already done the workshopping phase where we learned. Now we're currently with the media phase. We're doing interviews, hence the babies are here. We're doing video shoots, we're doing photo shoots, we're doing all sorts of things to brand the artists. And the last phase we're going to soon enough on the 18th of March, where the poets will be on stage. Fire upon that stage. So it's an interesting one for me.
Sounds dope.
I'm realizing as I move with it that, yeah man, then there are idols, we're I'm realizing that as it keeps moving that, hey man, go idols. Let's try that vote for a winner type vibe. But fortunately for me right now, we're not at that phase. Where we are is we've got 6 winners and that's that.
Last time we spoke about it up at Ephondweni. We were talking about representation in terms of submissions. And I speculated that you had fewer submissions from the Nelson Mandela region.
Yeah.
So it's in a segmentation, yeah.
Well, we have not done proper analytics on it yet, but I can tell you now, Nelson Mandela Bay did not come through strong in terms of submission.
Some poets.
Mhlambi sinazo, but sometimes there's always that attitude amongst one of your own that I wait uyathanda solo kecinga yabona okanye wethu and also I didn't mention that people are going to get paid at the end, and I did it intentionally because I wanted people who were just hungry for opportunities, because that's what I was like as well. I never knew that poetry would pay me at the end, so I wanted to create exactly how I felt being in the deep of it, in the thick of it, and then realizing that, hey man, let me quit this job because this thing can pay me. Did you get what I'm saying?
Don't do that at home. Don't quit that job.
So that's how I really created it. So PE did not come through strong, and Funoposisa, we did have submissions, but there were other poets that just ignored it. Even from workshopping stage, poets didn't come through. I had space for 40 poets, but we got about 16 people coming through to the workshopping space. And then for submissions, we had submissions from as far as Itowa, Dutwa.
So was the call mainly EC-based poets?
Initially, this was meant to be a pilot project that would have focused only on Nelson Mandela Bay.
Okay.
But due to the response and the curiosity and excitement of not only artists from the province, but from the rest of the country, because as far as Limpopo, as far as Mpumalanga, Joburg, Cape Town, people were inquiring, wanting to be part of this. I had to say, you know what, let's allow Eastern Cape to come through, just as long as they would be able to transport themselves, because we don't have that in the budget. If they can get themselves to PE for, shoots and all the activities, then I'm excited to have them. So it has turned itself into an Eastern Cape project, and I'm happy about that because it means from this, it's letting me know that it's going to grow.
Okay, so far, how's the feeling so far? Because I think you're mid there now.
So far, the feeling is overwhelming. As I say, I'm realizing as I'm in the thick of it that, hey man, go idols. This is you know what I mean? Yeah, this is nice, man. This is really beautiful. It's overwhelming, it's exciting, it's exhausting, but it's a joy because you realize that it's not about me.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with me. It's much bigger than me. It's this for me feels like, wow, this is a real legacy project. Because for as long as the artists who are part of Umyalezo 1 are alive, the name Poetic Soul will be alive. I've been a part of their journey and I will be forevermore. Did you get what I'm saying?
Yes. So we'll tell people the story.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So that for me is really important. This is far beyond me. And I cannot imagine what will happen the day that it grows Nyani to be an Eastern Cape and a national project.
Continental.
You know what I'm saying? That's because we had I think we had one guy from Zimbabwe who said, I play the mbira and I would love to come and back the poets. It's just a matter of budget. Anything could have been possible, but it's a matter of budget. That's what always limits us. But I'm happy as well that I can be able to go back and report and say, due to budget, I could not touch and feel everyone. But, I know that with more, I can do so much more.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
And what I'm getting from the narration is the modus operandi is be who you wanted as you were coming up.
Yeah.
Because you are doing exactly what was lacking in your time.
Listen, there was a moment where I think we were at a radio interview. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I never got this when I was coming up. It would have been so nice to have been part of something like this. So I like that as well because I am an avid believer in saying it's very important that programs that are run by artists, they treat artists like they matter. Yes. We must not wait to be booked by corporates and whatnot to demand certain things and a certain kind of treatment. We must be in a position that when we create the opportunities, we give to the artist what we demand from the corporate.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So that the artist understands. Sinayi tendency yokuthi awe nusenza ilenduka event yakho ubize mna uqonda ba awethu bambana nsikota siqhekezelana no Rhasatsha zoba right yabana labo awethu into ngoku nangamanzi yabana lanto. But here is an opportunity to say guys, let's break bread in a neat way, in a, you know, the way that I have always wanted to be treated. I don't have to be jealous about giving it to the others. Sinayona lam kwa wokuthi, you know, lando yenzwa ngomakoti when they become omamazala. By ill-treat omnye umntana besithi hayi wethu nam ndafika ndasokola emsini makabona uthini ambanisha thina. I'm trying to turn that narrative to say, if bendingumakoti owaphatheka kakubi, I better treat owam omolokazana ngendlela ebhetele. So mna if ndingumamazala right now, omolokazana bam nabakhwenyana bam, I want them to have a beautiful time in my home and know that they're part of a family.
We don't break bread like other people. This is the sushi of poetry projects.
Yes! I love that.
Umyalezo. Yeah, and we have talent, great talent in front of us. Two beautiful sisters.
Fefeza,
Fefeza, no Rhasatsha. Hi girls, are you guys good?
I'm good, Makunjani.
Yeah, all is good. Akaloninga kulinge nizonyabela apa.
When the neighbors.
During the shoot, when you guys were taking stills, black box. Hey, wangabi lo mnye
Yo, and you really go.
But guys, it's like then like you'll be so you make up like
So Sundays,
so for the class thing fairness travel shana eleba make up
imali
makeup
yes
yeah, so you guys are good. Look, what I will want from both of you is just like brief description, who you are and what's your relationship with poetry. How long have you been doing this?
All right, let me start. Igama lam ndinguzusakhe zide kodwa ke because of the poetry and performance. Rhasatsha wengqiqo. I started performing around 2015, 2016. Mostly given performer locally, competitions at school and soul clap sessions. But then it grew, started getting booked and I went to restaurants. That was in Umtata. Okay. And then I moved. I came to Gqeberha. Nalapha I started to look for Maqonga, and I found platforms ezingcononyana, and I kept going over there. You figure Mandela Bay Theatre Complex.
I'll never forget the first time I booked Rhasatsha.
Yes.
And I told her what her fee will be. I was managing a project on behalf of Mandela Bay Theatre Complex. And ndingomntu ke xa yenikwe imali okhawuleza acinge uba mna what am I going to get out of it. So andidongculi kulaa mali yayihambisa mayiphume kum yabo, so that yenze le nto bekuthiwe mayenze. I call Rhasatsha and say that. So ndiyamnika ifee yakhe andizoyimenshini ifee. That's the only thing I would say.
I know what you want to say.
Imali yenza what? Oh, it's a license. That's the kind of, it gave me the kind of emotion that says you're doing the right thing and you're doing it the right way, and don't stop doing it, because giving somebody an opportunity is not only about the fame that person is going to get, but it's also about the life that it will change.
The bottom
and in
line.
other people's businesses, the many lives, because abanye abantwana, when they get these gigs that we give them and they're able to say that's Patali school fees. So that's really exciting.
Yes.
So we have a crew member. We have a new crew member.
Who's the new crew member?
Who's that? He's all over the show.
Hello, Sazi.
Fefeza.
Igama lam ndingusiphokohle yina eliseID-ni. But ngufefeza ke, because apparently usiphokohle umde for i-posters. So balenza lalifutshane to ufefeza. Kudala ndabhala wethu, I don't know.
Kwathiwo wawufuna uhamba ngegama lakho kwathiwa kuwe lithi.
Mna nandiqonda uba
Kodwa bakwazi ubhala something Soweto. Gama nefani.
But I think for that poster, wayemde.
Okay.
Wayemhleka Rhasatsha. But wayemde. So nandine poem ethetha ngento yoba Fefeza Mbongi. So bavele bathatha uFefeza phaya bamfaka kwi-poster.
Okay.
I have been Fefeza ever since.
Okay.
Almost darling. Ngoba selikhona eposteni iyoba enye into eninzi wethu uba malitshintshe, so ndingufefeza from now on. Kudala ndabhala kwase-high school, but ke performance I think iqale 2017 because ke ndidibane nabantu abarelevant abantu abarelevant abandifundisayo like how to perform.
Now tell me about the poetry scene and where you at Eastern Cape. Let's talk about the greater Eastern Cape Pond as a whole. How's the scene like, and what are opportunities? Are there any opportunities? If we could just minus or take away Umyalezo, are there any other platforms that you guys are proud of, that you know, the spaces that you move around?
Other than Umyalezo,
Not at all.
not at all. Aziko, I think
It's really difficult for the poetry. Last year, December, EC International Spoken Word Festival, based in Cape.
Nice.
But before that, there was nothing. We really just have to maneuver around and be featured with jazz festivals. And be featured on certain stages, your event detail, and then you booked there, and then maybe it's a person just doing their own event, and then they just want to book you way extra long. Otherwise, most times we're featured at festivals, and then ayikho
specifically uyazi ubalulekile
poetry yawusoka kukhona unyaka nonyaka, and it's going to cater for you and help you grow. Uzawubona winners zifumana zonke izinto zazo and their recognition. It's really difficult, but we try, we soldier on.
In activities, projects, initiatives that you were part of before, how is Umyalezo different?
Umyalezo is very different, man. Because
I go first.
Yeah.
different, like
Because we're
different. I'm like, different because as in you, like I said, I clearly like a poetry man, like nawe uzive bayandi artist, I deserve to be here. It's always like you are an extra wena apha kulele nto, so
And you don't get a different guy on the transparency. Never have I got such transparency anyway. In many competitions you enter, you just have to wait and pray to the Lord that you get transparency. Even if awuphumelelanga per se, you're unsuccessful. You're nice to get a response, but no, you were wrong here and here. You didn't adhere to these rules and these rules. But no, and then you just see the next year, okay, ngalo release, alo media release imati leyo these are the people who won, and God of the fire ngokubiqala into when people were being made for the call to enter their stuff ekunzima, and then when you have to get by yabenjani progress 18, you don't really get the story up to the end. So I'd say it different lena, because you see all the stages and everyone is indulged ofunayo bona nyana ofuna ulandela bona zonke izigaba ezithathiweyo shows ayifumana yonke lonto. Even from us thina siyayazi nje ngokufika okay, this week this is what we're doing, we gotta prepare for this. Awuthufika nje the day before the shoot ukuxelela uba funeka kube sendaweni ethile, so it's enough time for nathi uba sikwazi ubana ngabazi sibonise iwili yethu, try bangaba okay sizaba phaa on time. It's enough time for you to think, to practice, because izinto ezinjena ke nyani need you to be very well spoken. So ezo zinto you have to go over them. So I think yona competition or maybe opportunity production transparent kuzo zonke endikhe ndakuzo. That's what I like.
So how do you guys think it will change how you move as artists? Kuthiwa into lento Umyalezo, and Umyalezo niseniwufumeneyo so far apha kumyalezo. How is it going to change how you move, how you do things, how you approach your craft, how you present yourself, and what would be something that you say to, because kange bafake abanye abantu for whatever reason.
That's a nice time,
I think in mic guys, ne?
Oh, okay.
I got ngena lesibini sina nansik. Okay.
I'd say eyona nto mhlambi ndingathi ndiyifumene ndiyisho ngayo uba ayizujika endingazuphinde ndiyenze nam bendikhe ndazama uyenza nandiyabhaqwa ukubana ngaba andiyazi uyicingele kancinci mhlawumbi i-entry yakho okanye i-submission yakho u-end up usenza u-cut and paste to sort of like get into the theme fully And you were on the theme and you're just misleading was cast and paste was so I guess ndingathi nokuzithemba kakhulu, just be confident at what you've written.
Utyuthula kwezinyina nsikaza utyuthula
baqhule ukufa poets and I think two of us did the same thing, you know, cut and pasting, cutting from another piece to try and connect fully with the theme. Kanti no, it was there, you just needed to keep it original. And ezinye izinto besingazazi thina ukubana ngaba actually iyavakala ukubana ngaba you have just nje izinto bezingadibani kwakuqala. Tina, we thought maybe in the deliverance or trying to make it sound the same, we pace it the same way. Iyavaya, you know, iyabhayitheka and no. Not at all. Not at all. So ndingathi
poetry works.
Yeah, so ndingathi
It's a literary flaw.
So I've learned actually there's no shortcut here yonkinto. You have to go step by step, and you know, with everything I really have to be patient. I really have to be patient. Deliverance, speaking, whatever zininzi into endizifumanisileyo, you know, with the journey of Umyalezo and iqondayo bangabazi izinto zawusondela kum, even you know, business side of things. How you price your people, you know, and you know, you deserve it, and those are the things and I also believe with all the media things we've done with the profiling, the photo shoots, obviously profile ityebile ngokuzawuvuleka nebezingafuni uvuleka kakade ncangu.
Wayenza license.
I expose
and then I thought about buying equipment. Equipment
That's great.
Then I made the channel, you know, a bit pleasant for abantu. Social media. A cooler channel with my investment.
Okay.
I think Umyalezo ndifumeneyo mna elacala le business. Yabona ka uyi artist umzekelo mna as an artist performer, like awuye uzithathele ingqalelo kakhulu ezanto ze like invoice ibhalwa njani, funeke kubekho ikodi, funeke iprofile yakho ime njani. So Umyalezo Shem came through kwelacala.
So you're going to be doing
hayi yabona ngoku uzoyifumana iprofessional nawe ubone ba hayi yayazi istory sakho.
So in terms of themes, what were your themes?
The value of family, Mr. GBV and HIV.
Okay.
It's a deep one.
We'll definitely get. They're gonna recite.
Theme per person, theme was freedom in the new age.
Okay.
Yeah, so yona ndienda balela yona le. I also tried the second theme too, but ndienda phumelela for this specific one, freedom in the new age.
And it goes.
Oh, the piece I wrote. Oh, it goes. Okay, a teaser. Okay. Okay. It goes.
This is exclusive. You haven't heard this on any other platform. The Ephondweni Podcast. Rhasatscha on stage. Take it away.
Awe. Ndazalelwa ukudlala lo mdlalo, ukuguqula iziqhelo ezoyisa ingqondo, ndikukutshintsha kwekhasi, ukujika kwezinto, ndivula umdiyadiya ozisa ukukhanya kanye sithokotokweni sobumnyama, ndibubungqina benqibeko yezibhalo zimfitshi-mfitshi, andingcengi into, ndiwakhuphe njalo mabibi, ngeencinga ezichubekileyo ndisikhulula kumatyathanga kancinci.
Okay.
So yeah.
I think I know the piece. You recorded the piece, no?
Yeah. That's the piece.
Fefeza.
What
about now?
Yeah.
Lento yalamadoda abanukuziva amandla kodadethu ithe qolo ukundivusa. Nqa nokuzungezwa liphupha ngabangothuka suke litsho kuqhebezela. Noka sinokhulisela abantwana bethu kulonxushunxushu. Ngoba unomdade sele ngamafutha kwidangatye nje ngulamfo wamgovo zamaphambili emhlongula ngolunye bumnyameni xeshikweni utywala bumgobisa eqolo gxebe bumncancazelisa amadolo. Babembukele rhuqo lwerhangeni abamhlangula ngumphefumulo etyhalelwe maweni akhaleki ngamaphambili exatyiwe emlonyeni olwasukuna namhlokulu samama emqaleni. Masi.
Yeah.
People
Yeah. It's been a crazy journey. It's been a really beautiful journey. For myself personally, to see myself growing, but I think for the poets as well, I remember sending to Fefeza a recording that has backing beats
Kush Solomon in the building.
and I like the contrast. I like the contrast because typically in Mhlambi, umntwana mamela uFefeza ngaqonda, hey, manifake some traditional sounds, African sounds, but Kush has created Kush's signature sound, Kush, yes, and you add the poetry of Fefeza, it sounds. She lost her mind. She lost her mind.
I told you I have to record a song. I've been saying.
Yeah. I think, guys, just in finality.
But now you found it.
Oh, but
I'm
there's a moment of collaboration happening here.
I've been telling her, we need a song. We need a song, bro, Come on with a song. And then, obviously, now I understand because I went through that.
When the time is right,
and then the people will be demanding a song and you haven't felt like you at a space where you want to record something. So now they have worked out, city, she recorded Kush and she was blown away. Because this means she might have found Upper's on record when she's
And how was, because it was your first time recording in a studio, how did that feel for you?
Sweaty
ayona nto
palms.
ibangela uba mayifile kamnandi le nto uyazi uba awurekhode boboseni uyayazi uba isawundi ezawuphuma apha ifana nofefeza xa kuthiwa ufefeza imbongo eduru nomculo wakho uzawuba like uba hayi uduru nyanyana ufefeza yabo sozuvele uqonde uba hayi but andiyazi man ibe kind of emotional kancinci kuba bendiqala like urekhoda
Ukho no poetry Solomon said kaphinde Rhasatsha
Uyabona?
ayikabiyo.
Yeah, it's stressful, man,
yes, we
but
appreciate
feeling right emnandi.
We appreciate that so much because when you go in a studio, because I usually have that, the rush to finish, get over things. My stress, anxiety levels were up when I don't finish something.
Yeah.
So, with the pressure, uznike yona when as an artist, trying to be there, ngamandla onke. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Umzelo mina bengaziva noba ndiyantenga. So, into yoba nibe khona pha, you guys can comprehend and actually listen to what we've done and think, okanye, input uba we can do it better ngolu hlobo nolu hlobo. It was very helpful.
Yeah.
Because Nyani, you are a perfectionist, you know it's wrong, but you don't know by no shy. So when you have a few years to tell you, okay, this is what is wrong, we can just do it again, And now we are empowered, okay, this one is going to be the one. Even the next one's going to be the one. We are paying a hope. I mean, I think no Syleez or recorded no bebe no msindo as a teen. He still has the hope back. I've been at
You doing?
I just say, I get 2 lines and then I put it. I'm like,
It's the life of
recording.
recording.
You could see the frustration in his face. So, Babebe corner with the other poets too. No poetic soul. It gives you some hope because he has, okay, next year, Chacha doesn't. So, it's better, it's good. You guys are all there. It was more than moral support. Yeah.
Yeah. And Fefeza, to the other poets that didn't come through, but when Umyalezo comes back for round 2, what would you say to a poet? Wait, competition, but I don't know.
Man, sukonqena, like do it. Right for ilentuza poet. Yeah, informative, iyafundisa, weba kantu like uzincisha opportunity right yokufunda ezinye izinto obungazazi if
opportunity of money, a little bit of money in the bank.
Hey, mali, but you know you have to mali. I think, but for the next phase, bazobaba ninzi because now buyers bakukho imali.
Yeah.
For the bag, niggas. For the bag. For the bag, niggas. For the bag. Come through for the bag. I mean, come on.
The bag. Yeah. Can't be out here hungry.
Yeah. Let's get the guys in.
Yeah,
Let's hear from the guys.
Yeah.
Let's get more poets.
Brothers, what's up? Huh?
Saphila, man.
Yeah. Like Nangla mother.
Oh, in the place to be, we have Camagu, Syleez, the poet, and Day35. Alkachinchel Kama, Day35.
Selatshintsha ngoku.
Good young band.
Kumandi lakhe ikhaya.
Oh, Mandi Lake, Ikai. All right, okay.
Yeah.
So you're hearing that for the first time. I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah, how you first time?
I'm a sucker for it.
Exclusivity.
Welcome to Ephondweni Podcast, brothers. You're part of Umyalezo, and we're getting the narration. It's a great initiative. But how did you guys hear about it?
We mostly I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, that's where I think got it.
We've been crazy on social media. We've been trying our best.
It on Facebook. Naku status is WhatsApp, and the good relationship I have with Poetic Soul, I think because I have a very good relationship with Hashem.
Relationship.
Okay, since like ndingowala
I
pepa.
love your name, man.
Ndabulela bhuti since mangowala pepa ndibone kwi status ka bhuti Tongadala.
Okay.
And then ngiyondacela like inamba ka mother then wanika through ke ukule
Wacela ba?
mother.
Oh, mother. Yes.
Then ngulapho ke nami ndina joina khona.
Uqale nini wena mntanami?
Yo.
Because when I'm on Zingobuso and I come with the face. No, this one come with the face straight to the world.
Enyanisweni ngiqale ngo-2016 Roman. Ixesha ndise Ado. So naqala phana like ubhale zami.
Usuke Ado originally.
Original ngwasekhini.
Okay.
Khabe ndifunda phayana.
Ado. Okay.
So naqala phayana ubhale. Then ngo-2018 nda record a track yami yokuqala.
Okay.
Enzolwazi record. Then featureisha ke phawu Tamzi. Then ngona move vele ngona kulapho iqhubekeke khona ixesha elininzi.
Okay.
Wena Tamzi the slam poet.
No. Umzi wena islogan sakhe sithi ungibani. Ngibani naxa mhlambi yezu. Wayengumrapper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
I understand that Camagu is protege ka Tongadala, right? Tongadala guides you a lot.
Yes.
Protege.
Ungayide kakhulu ingakumbi like kwi competition like nazo. Like zevuno I think ngisaqhubekeka nangoku.
Sure.
Yenye ye winners phayana kwivuno. Then that's
Now
like we
Tongadala works
interact
hard in the high school space.
Okay.
Works really hard. Ivondo Poetry Club yakhe moves in those spaces. Una project yakhe ethi Ihlumelo.
Okay.
Ihlumelo, going to different high schools, then taking them from region to region and then district, and then finally kuzawuselect select to win again. And the likes of Camagu come from such experiences.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So naleyo your project engafuna ujongela phansi. It's a very important. It's a very important project.
To sit with him.
Yeah, we must get an opportunity to sit down with him and see imisebenza yenzayo because he's doing really well in that space. So hlumisa abanye abantwana and make sure because now how I have it in my head is that sizawuba nehlumelo likaDongadala and then we're going to push those children up to the level of Umyalezo, and then when they enter the space, but empowered enough in terms of how they write, how they gather that confidence and everything, and moving on to professionalizing their work. So let's give it up to Dongadala. That's what I'm trying to say.
So fresh up Umyalezo kulapho kuthwesa isidanga mother.
Asibona phaka lokho.
Yeah.
Syleez is no stranger to poetry competitions.
Not at all.
England. But the state lawn.
Yes.
Yes, why UK? Or better than a dictionary. My mother hungry. Yes.
Did you get to perform there? there, Syleez?
Yes, mother, we did perform.
All right,
We did
right. And you
perform.
performed your poetry in Xhosa or in English?
Yes,
When?
Xhosa, mother.
Xhosa. Oh, nice.
And
yeah.
I had my djembe with me.
Beautiful.
It's the signature.
That's great.
Yeah.
Zange udibana naye nomuntu oyi-one orecognize i-language was passing by xa sithi rha la mamenemene aqombe hayi noba kuthiwani
Yeah, no, not Nangelaka Shem. But there were guys from Ghana, esasinazo kwi-show. They were doing jazz, and zikhona bebezenza and I guess French. I think they're using French for that. Yeah, it was nice, man. Ndacela uba ibhuras man ngicela ufake ijam man yo. Then yeah, I joined them kwadlalo nje ijam. It was very nice. It was a very good experience.
That's great.
Yeah.
Movement between Craddock and Gqeberha, Mandilake. Let's speak where the money is. Mandilake Ikai. Are there any plans of settling this side full time? When you look at the opportunities in terms of the movement that you've been doing with Umyalezo thus far, ingabi ayitshintsha ingqondo yakho in terms of where you're gonna be located?
I was planning to move this side Kakade this year. So yaba yenye izinto ezongezelela ka phezu kwezinye izizathu zoba ndibe kweli cala this year. So yeah.
So what do you think the Umyalezo poetry project will add in kwindlela owenza ngayo okanye zikhona into that is chipping away? Bakhona la nto ufumaniseka uba le nto ungene kuyo lelethu ne it's not adding something but it's making you into yoba mawususe ezi zinto zikubangela uba mawungasebenzi kakuhle.
Okay, I hear you.
Which is also a positive because we're carrying all this baggage. Usithi xa uyozipresenta ufumaniseka uba iyakusokolisa. It's holding you back.
I get you. I get. Also recognizing without we don't need to shy away from the fact that yes, Umandilake writes beautiful poetry, but also he's a great songwriter and a singer
And a great vocalist.
A vocalist, yes. So and his main focus, I do believe, is in the music. But the poetry that he submitted could not be avoided. We could not look outside and say, "Hi, Lona, ngatu focus him." We had to recognize the poet in him as well. So
I had his voice print in 2016. We were doing the Urban Exchange, so we had this thing of trying to get new voices. So we would put a call out, people will send their MP3s, would listen to the songs, we'll select 4 artists that are going to come and perform one song each, and the crowd will choose who gets to be on the next lineup, and they're going to get paid for it. So they need to convince this crowd now that they are coming next show. And they're already fans. They wanted him to be on the lineup. And then he submitted the beautiful song, Day35, and this other guy. What's the song called? But it wasn't for vocalists.
yeah,
And I felt that I needed to respond to his email and say, look, what you're doing is amazing. Unfortunately, you don't fit what we're doing currently, but bro, never ever stop doing what you do. And I'm grateful that he's still doing it. How many years later from 2016?
I've been doing music since 2009. I started in 2009.
Yes.
But I should say that I don't enjoy the stage. I'm the kind of person that prefers my space. And then I give out music as gifts or just something for people to listen to. But this year, I really want to explore the performance side of things and develop some confidence when I'm performing. But I'm mostly by myself, writing songs, and then I get to send them out to first people I trust, and then I get to release some of the songs.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm moving the sides for those kinds of things to perform more and to be exposed and to meet people.
Okay.
And this project has been the first thing that has allowed me to meet people I don't know. I haven't met before. Some of them I have known since 2016. This is my ninja. Yeah, and I also have a very close relationship with mother.
Mother.
Yeah. So that's why I'm moving this side this year.
So Syleez, the difference, you're the poetry guy, you go to there's what you might call it, competitions and whatnot.
Yeah.
Separate Umyalezo from other initiatives that you form part of without mentioning amagama azo.
Okay, but I am first of all with Umyalezo. To me, I wouldn't say it's a competition, but it's goal for growth. Because if you're Kumbola, Umyalezo started with a workshop where you will be like workshopped through art as an artist.
Yes.
Because Umyalezo uyafundiswa how to do invoice, how to manage your social media, like how to structure ipoem yakho. Because on day 2 where workshop of Umyalezo, we were given a chance to present umsebenzi wakho after you've been workshopped ngezolo. But okay, now that basic workshop khawuze Ephondweni, khawutsho like what have you learned, and then ube phapha kwabantu and present umsebenzi wakho. So to me iyankhulisa in that sense. But even business wise, this is how you handle business as an artist, because okwangoku I can't afford to have like managers and PR and what, but I can do most of the things myself. Yabo? And yo bura inobanda the attention because yo gee you make up because for a shoot, the interviews, I enjoyed that. I enjoy that. It gives me la ndoba yeah man the A-list yeah, so yeah man, it has been a very good journey. Very great experience. And look at us now, podcast.
But Oyakim, what he's asking is compared to the to other platforms or competitions that you've been to, what would be what is the difference?
Something that stands out.
Oh yeah, what stands out, mother, I think no Rhasatsha beke wayithetha is the transparency, because ezinye izinto ziyakusurprise, but you are being told about okay, from apha kuza kwenziwa istep esithile, from apha kuza kwenziwa istep esithile. Yeah, but so I love that very much, and yeah, man, I think that's what stands out.
Tandu mother. So Camagu, kwi-peers zakho as engakhange mhlawumbe sibe nalo ithuba okanye ezingakalenzi ithuba loba mazibandakanye nomyalezo, ungazinika uphi umyalezo?
Ndingathi mina kuzo Ronman ba mazinxana iphina very competition evula, mazifake nazo ipoems zazo phala when zibelieve kuzo apha zafuna lukhulu, njengokuba sitsho sonke basifunde lukhulu apha enyenyane ta yonke into lapha, like into eninzi mina as a poet benqala experience like apha yabo, like i-workshops like irhini zinqabile ezona, ubhala imbongo wakho then uhamba uyomreciter ungayazi uba mhlawumbi kukho-errors apho kule nto ibhaleyo uba nekulungise phi naphi, then ke ngoku apha noko ndikwazile ukwazi ukhula in terms of ukubhala like ipoem, ndikwazi uba amanye amagama ndingawatyi ndiwakhuphe kakuhle ze engawo nokurespecta isigama.
Yes. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Ndinale question kuni nobathathu. I believe as the artist, I had this conversation with this brother about you have two kinds of artists, right? There's an artist that approaches the world from inside out, and then you have the outside in artist. So the inside out is, this is who I am, this is how I feel, this is how I view the world, therefore I give you who I am. And then there's an artist where this is what's happening, this is what's trending, therefore taking from what is happening, this is how I position myself. Yeah, but so each artist have uxanduva lokuba makaziposition. Nina angle yenu with poetry. Who are you speaking to? Teta nabani? Do you have a one set line of this is poetry about GBV and whatnot? Is or now I speak about the multiverse and milky skies and we have all more on fantasy and whatnot. So what are your angles? What are your politics and your style generally?
Like
Deep color we are cute guys. Yo.
Okay. From Elamigala, ne? I would say I give what I am to the world. Yabo? Because I have poems where I'm like reciting Indo Engumtandazo. I have poems where I'm talking about the things that are happening around, which is like the society that I'm living in. And I also have poems that what's this word, Kanan? Poems is theta about my experience. So whenever I write a poem, diaitata, sekum, then I project it to the world. Nice. I would say I fall from inside out.
So you chose the food joint, right?
The right to food.
Yeah.
No, hip hop, guys. Hip hop doesn't care for the beauty of life. It's like you chose the food joint, right? You chose the food joint. The right to food.
Yes, but I am.
Right
Yes, but I am.
And we were angry. Were you hungry? What was happening? Get the glimpse.
Nigga snippet. Has nigga taste yellow food yako.
He's a foodie.
And it's so sad. It's so sad. Yeah. Okay. I chose that one mainly because as I was looking what you call the thing, because the themes is 6. Ukutya is one thing that I haven't had a chance yoba dithethe ngako.
And he went for the one, I think now Syleez check it about ngeyiphe yona abantu bangazosubmita for yona apha ndiqonde ba ndineshori yowina. Bayityeshele kakhulu that one.
Yeah. So no, the thing is Jaytanda, because Nika a bit of a challenge. Because like okay, there's like rights and there's responsibilities. Like, okay, I have a right to food, then what's my responsibility? So it got me to do Indo endandiyenza ngaphambili, but ndayeka as bandihamba on as a poet, which is to research. Because as a poet as bandikhula, I'll just dithethe yami perspective and but this is this and that's it. But I got to talk to people. But okay, like what's your take when it comes to food? Yes, funeka abantu banikwe ukutya okusemgangathweni.
This 10 million chicken story.
Such things and nyanyange zizawuthwani. I don't think zawunikwe pit bulls and stuff. Nah, kwathola amanqina like bra. Zizawuza ebantwini, and it's so sad that zizawuza kubantu abahlelelekileyo. It's very sad.
John Dollar straight.
Mhlawumbe kuza kwenziwa food packages.
My God, we're going to elections. We're talking food packages. My Lord.
Okinguko ezifeleyo, bra.
Yeah.
Let's get a taste of Syleez's one.
That's right to food, my nigga.
Okay. Khawubhale emabhalana. Uzuqale ngelami igama xa uqala umqondo wokuqala. Ndifuna undibize xa usenza uluhlu lwengqonyela iziphathamandla namaqalanga.
Okay.
Ngoba ndimoyisile ukhethekile nenxele lakhe ndabongamela. Izixaxamela zamadoda zilibele kukumbhalela amazwembezwembe encwadi zona zaziba ziyamkhalimela kanti Not live.
Well then, that's why it is.
Kanti kwandi kwabhadakazi.
You know, that's what it is.
I highly apologize for that.
Kwandi ngokunganani fasimshiye pa kwandi.
Masushiyabo. Yeah.
As fuck, my nigga.
Okay, dan ngicela niphinde nje nambuzo wakho dan. Phone.
Umbuzo thela nge-angle, what are your politics? Wena kwi-poetry yakho must you have i-poets as needs. And for wena ukuzibe i-poet ube bookable kufanele ube unique, ube ne-angle different from other people. What is your angle? What are your politics?
Talk about bookability.
Yes.
Like mna ngathi ne ixhomeka kwindlela nganibhala umbongo kwindlela enifila ngayo ngelo xesha. Imibongo emininzi ibhala ngelo hlobo mna.
Yes.
Like andikwazi uzibeka ndithi mna hayi ndiphaya yabo. Mhlawumbe next day ndifile ngenye indlela le yamna benditheni kuwe beka nanikho kuwe. Yabo so ndibhala ngendlela enivakalelwa ngayo.
So it must be from the inside out.
Yeah.
Unansika kwi-spaces buke wakuzo pha eGhini uNqonsonqa, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
As he had any influence, that was my nigga, man. UNqonsonqa.
Enyanisweni da azange nambona uNqonsonqa. But ingoma zakhe nazimamela. And then ngiyoku like uNqonsonqa eGhini, umose upcoming poet ube role model. Yabo ixesha elininzi eGhini like bingubhodlinqaka. Like ikwanguye nowathi
akhona okay I see.
Bekwanguye wazi thakumbana umkheke kwi-competition yevundo neyase library yaze naye kum okay nansi chance service ungakwazi uthatha ubeke pha yabo
i-ILM uyayivisita. ILM you must go, International Library of African Music. It's a Rhodes. They're always open. They always welcome Inansik because they have a very impressive what you call this archive of Amagwicho. You know, so there's a white guy who came to South Africa. He went virtually to all villages and was recording abantu abangomama singing the traditional music.
There is always a white guy.
Yes, and we had a blessing to use La Nansika Yabo in another workshop because we're not doing it. We're not archiving.
There is always a white guy though.
So you must visit
It's
Island.
sad.
Okay.
But I think we'll talk to Abantu Development Agency at some point because there's a project that's coming up where they're actually looking to archive or the sound of the Eastern Cape.
That's beautiful.
And thereby saying, listen, let our archives be in our hands and let also whoever we archive benefit something from it because these people are just going around.
Do you know how Unan's archive works? Arts and culture is a department specifically archive.
I don't know how they work. But man, guys, it's a thing. There is always a white person capturing the wealth of Abantu Bendao, where they have not had the ability to do that. Yes, our story is very much a narrated story, right? But also the way that we give in so easily to these foreign people that come and just, capture who we are by fake bhodileni sihambe sikulonkonxa sikuyo. Yebona ibhlungu lana jonga umama uMadosini ebe kwinkonxa kaPedro the music man. Uyafumana eweke wenza umsebenzi omhle siyamncoma but kutheni lento thina singakwazi ukwenza. Yabona lana and also how much does a person like Mama Dosini benefit from these experiences?
Yes.
Yabona, because you'll find that kukho ezinye stories zithethekayo ngokusweleka kwamama Dosini. Yabona laa nto, whereas thina simbona bekumele uba uyi-queen. Uyayifumana laa nto, uyi-queen,
Glorious messages
i-passage
were
yakhe.
said.
Ewe, bemele i-passage yakhe yinto entle ebukekayo emnandi etheni. Ungabikho stories zithetheka emacaleni, which we might get to ngenye imini, uyabona laa nto, but iske yandatsha laa nto yale white man.
And I also hate the fact that a different set of music or art umzekelo, the angle and nalapho umama Dosini behamba khona, it's like for that type of art you must wait to be old before you can be taken serious. Umama Esther noba kunini wayezoba lamanantsika lamadonga pha, she had to be old for yena abe taken serious by the whole world.
I wonder kwakhe kukho bani. I pray to the Lord above, it's not a white person.
We need to make sure ndoba xa kudlala umkhuphi oluyolo lenga, they don't need to wait to be otamkhulu xa bene grey hairs nendoni, and then we say we recognize them. I think that's a tragedy of traditional music.
I think we do need that session with the Abantu Development Agency to discuss its project with us, to share with us in Don Leba and for what intention. Yeah. Maybe
so what's your angle right now? What's your theme?
Initiating voice to men.
Okay, kanki. Yeah. Hash. Awuthule ke wena. Wena uthule wena uculisa amakhongo apha ingoma ethi la ngoma ya unzima ubudoda.
Ayibaculisani?
Unzima ubudoda ndithi Syleez le ntwa. Ithindwa le ntwa. Ithindwa le ntwa yakopisa wena uyakopisa wena. Into yakho asikayithethi wena because kwakubhizi ngalamini. And wayenza Heritage Day.
Yeah.
Uba masixelelwe apha. Inqalathi. Hash.
Okay.
Camagu is on the platform.
Yeah.
Esinqeni sentombi yasemathilini kwavela unyana. Kwaqinqeleka iveki nonyaka wangena kwisigaba sobudoda. Namhlanje inkonde zimthathile kumzi wakhe wokuqala. Zambeka phambi kwenkundla yakhe wabo khona ukuze azufukanyelwa ngamawabo. Kwaxeshanye zimqoqa ingqondo zimqinisa umqolo ngeza lapha ekhaya kwandoda. Ngendonga zomlomo
Abafana.
Ndiyacinga noba mhlawumbi kufuneka zikhuphe yonke.
Yes, afuneka iphume yonke.
Asilolayikisi. Alizikhuphe yonke. Siyabanika nje intluva ngoku.
Okay. Clever, Camagu. Let's hear what you like the angle yakhe.
Mna
Deep ukuyobandla ke.
I wouldn't say banje ne-angle ethile, yabona, because anything can. I listen to my creative impulse most of the time. So even i-USB ehleli pha. Some something can inspire me to write something about anything I see at any time. Yeah. So up in Mundu, I'm always constructing things, and I'm always quiet, so I don't have the angle like okay. I normally write about a theme African romance. But it's
African bromance.
It's a concept of it's been close to me for quite some time, because I also I also look at how things are going with communities, and
Yeah.
I think most people and most leaders ignore that we are products of something. Yeah, but we come from two people that decided to get together.
Mm-hmm.
All of us sit up. Yeah, one. And how those relationships function, they determine what we are. Yeah, one. And they always contribute something to the community, good or bad. Yeah. So African romance is very interesting to me, and I always wanted to find out like relationships zethu zazinjani before colonization, because most of the things we do that are not good are influences or byproducts of colonization.
Okay.
Yeah, one. So I've been trying to research for some time. Wow. Okay. Oba omkhulu babesenza
Sasengubani.
yabona, because there's a lot that we don't know, but there's a lot that we feel. Yeah, well, because we are products of those people. Just that we can't interpret, because kukho umuntu ohlele sithi eTVini sijonge eTVini all the time, siyabona uba kwenziwa so, and then we always end up contributing otsotsi to the community, or HIV, or yabona zonke ezaa zinto zenzeka. So relationships are very important because they are the building blocks of every community.
Otherwise, the woman lacking ubali weBerea.
I know
Ongaphakathi.
uphansi kwemfundiso ye-Agem.
Yes.
We're up Scenery Park. We're up Scenery Park. Onodiel bayapheka apha. Otsete kyahu. Hayi. Uyabona xa umuntu ephekwa. Kingdom of Ya.
Let's hear it. Let's hear just a bit of the African romance that you submitted.
Okay.
And a smile.
I want to lay down and listen to your rest. The tone of love and light as the day meets its death. I find life in your breath. I want to say, God, make sense at 5 p.m. Ngochayile. Sun and clouds splashed across the edge of the town. The stars beg to make their entrance. I circle thoughts of how your presence resonates peace as I take another pilgrimage to you, Standwa Sam.
From the land of Matthew. Wow.
Yeah,
From the
man.
Creative 4 to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. No, guys. So now you want to spread out a message to everyone, because Umyalezo is only the beginning, and for sure they are going to become mentors as time goes by.
Yeah.
For the other 6 and whatnot, so that you keep that relationship and experience. Because in this betayo, as an industry in the Eastern Cape, is because we are always starting anew. You have a stock of artists that come through, benze badinwe bahamba umsebenzi, and then you have other new ones that are, you understand. So there's always a vacuum, and people are always kuthiwa intoni le nto khangela igama le-English andilifumani ke kodwa baphaa enyeleni akuwo onke yabo. Hayi not kuwe
Hayi, bendikhumsha lesingaphi.
akukhumsha collect.
Wow.
Now I lost track of what I wanted to ask.
We always have a vacuum.
Yes, of Inansika as we talk to your peers and those that are coming before me. Someone is listening, someone is watching, inspired by what you brothers are doing. What's your message to me?
My message to them would be to never give up. And imagination is everything.
You must never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Never give up.
To add on what Mandlake just said, yes, you should never give up. But Indian phone, no, not.
You don't go. Because again,
Yo, he wants to add on
Buddha.
to what a man like is saying.
Say we should never give up.
But
yeah. We have to delete a lot. Never give up.
so I'm waiting
Okay.
for the new statement.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should never give up, and we should occupy spaces. That is what I've learned from Poetic Soul. She always say occupy a space. Ithathe a gig. Ithathe a gig. If you wanna like I go tugi in terms of the craft yakho. Because that is how you get to be exposed. That is how you get to grow. That is how you get to meet people. So space osifumanayo occupy.
Yebo. Occupy the space.
Yeah, mna remind ngathi ba like if ungumuntu oqalayo ubhala poem ngaske uhlale nabantu abazoku-encourage because nami ngiqala ndaqala criticize but hayi awuyikho la we okay ufake awubani okay kanjalo njalo
Kwakuthiwa ufake abani?
mna kuthiwa like mna isawuna nje unqonzonqo babesisho bona
It's a dope reference.
yeah so like ungazikhupha like ebantwini abanjalo then ubelieve kuwe if you believe kuwe and you make sure ba uyabelieve ngale ndlela ingumangaliso akuyekho umuntu nokuvisa kuno believe kuwe ngatsho.
So when is the showcase? Are you guys ready for it?
18th of March is the showcase.
Bathe bayazazi zonke iziteps.
Okay.
Sorry,
Sorry, ngophendula.
njengoba uRhasatsha ebetshilo transparency. Yeah, that was said. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are ready? They're preparing that. Right.
Still busy with the creativity behind it. It too has to be a school as much as it is work. We want to make sure that it's going to be a school and how to produce your own show and so that's going to be exciting. It will feature me. I'll be one of the features.
Yeah. Yes.
And the likes of Ohave will be on stage. Because I feel that it's nice for those who are coming up to share stages with those that they've looked up to as well. So it's going to be an amazing one.
Let's job. I look master of ceremony. Guys,
let's make you this one. Yeah, no, it's going to be an awesome one. It's going to be an awesome one. 140 single ticket.
Okay.
200 rands a double ticket.
Nice.
50 rands for learners. Because we want them there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay. Where is the township?
Mendi at center.
Township.
The center for the people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be there.
I'll definitely be there, guys. I'll watch you. I've been nervous.
We also need the nerves, man. We also need the nerves, yeah.
What is born was a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Anything before we close?
Nothing, man, from me. For me, I'm at peace. My babies are here. Right.
Umyalezo.
Poetry is the message. Peace.
Where is Bob?
Yeah.